What's up, guys?
Ew.
How are you guys doing?
I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. Third shift life, man.
Simborn, you're coming in a little scratchy.
No,
Still pretty sketchy. Also, thanks for the sub, Dino.
Yeah, no worries. Welcome to the league.
Yeah, glad to be here.
How'd you find out about it?
Oh, I've just been watching them for a while, and then I finally joined the Discord and Patreon. So
Nice.
yeah.
did that fix it? Is it still scratchy?
It's a little better, but yeah, scratchy.
I don't understand.
It all works fine until you need it.
Is it? Oh, no. Is it? Why can't I hear myself?
Just so you guys know, I am sick, so if I randomly just mute myself or stop, it's on my nose.
All good.
Test. I know I'm currently muted. Samsung Meteor mic. I'm dealing with audio issues, guys. I don't understand. Device properties. Additional device settings. Testing. Hello? Hello? Okay, is it fixed?
Yeah, there you go.
Dude,
Yeah,
this shit
that's
happened. This shit happened during the podcast on Saturday. I don't understand.
Ooh.
It's like the USB ports. If I plug it in the back of the PC, it's fucking, it does that shit. But I put it in the front and it's fine. It's a brand new motherboard, so I don't understand.
That's crazy.
The only thing I could think of
Never
is
can tell.
something to do with the lanes of the USB controller, and or I think I don't know. I think the device needs to be updated as far as drivers are concerned. But I'll have to look into that later. But it's fixed, so.
There we go. That's all that matters, right?
I just got it sorted, guys.
You're
All
all
good.
good. All good, no worries.
Yeah, you're good. I gotta post my deck still. It should still be under budget. Box. Unless a random card just jumped like $5 all of a sudden. No, I'm actually under budget without my commander as well.
Yeah, I thought I had put it in the like lowest burden, but I didn't, and then I was like, oh shit, $20, let's go.
All right. Is everything good here? Stream's open. Sure. Desktop audio is good. All right. Probably get some music go up. Oh. Why is everything sideways?
It's there somewhere. It's there somewhere. You're right.
There we go. What's up, Pat? How's it going? I'm playing a pretty sweaty deck with Kinnan. I hear he's really busted and annoying, so like, I figure because we have the upgraded budget this month, go a little sweaty. I don't know if everybody else went sweaty, but I've got two other people that have counter spells, so I guess we'll see. It might not be that big a deal. I have the potential of going infinite on turn 3. As early as turn 2 if I have a stupid nutty hand on a budget deck. That's cool. What was I gonna do? I'll have my cam open in a second. I just want to finish my sandwich. I want a music.
Take my first mulligan. No lands.
Ooh.
So while we're shuffling up, why don't we go with introduction of decks if you guys want to, for the YouTubes.
Sure.
Wants to go first?
You do.
You're up first.
Sure. I mean, I'll have to do the resets of the. I'll have to roll for the turn order, but either way, I'll start it off. So I decided to go with a somewhat sweaty commander this month. Normally, I'm gonna play commanders that I'm like really in love with, I really like, but this time I decided to go with Kinnan. I've been told he's busted and people are super salty against him, and I don't understand 100% why until I built the deck. I'm still within the $200 budget, but the deck has the potential to do some pretty dirty things, so I'm hoping that happens. If not, then it'll just be kind of lame, but on a budget, it's kind of rough to do everything the deck wants to do. But it's basically designed to ramp real hard and cast stuff. Potentially cast everything, but, you know, it just depends.
Nice. I guess my deck sort of does the same thing, but it ramps in a different way by dealing damage. My commander, Rakdos, Lord of Riots, allows me to play creatures for less by dealing damage to my opponents. And so, yeah, I'm just here to be the Lord of Riots, basically.
That's cool.
Nice. I like to copy things, and creatures are cool, and Simic things, so. Went with Volo, always wanted to build him for a while, and finally got around to it. So, yeah.
Did you decide
Nice.
not to go with the mutate because it's too annoying to keep track of?
Yeah.
Good man.
It's the same thing. Good Job Dino did the same thing, I think.
Yeah.
It's
Too
so
much.
good, but oof.
Very annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, so mine's Dragon Lord Ojitai. Basic, Voltron Commander. I do have a little bit different because I don't have everything Voltron in here. I do have some protection and things like that, but I wanted to do a little bit different, so I added like Dragon Tribal. So it's got a Dragon Tribal sub-theme. So it's like white dragons, blue dragons. I thought I wanted to do something a little different. But that's pretty much it. It's just get them out and try to beat people with them.
There you go. Should be fun.
Yeah, I saw Dragon Tribal. I was like, ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I was like, I just wanted to do something a little bit different. When the budget goes up, obviously I'll throw some more dragons in there, because there's some decent dragons, especially in like white and blue. And it's cool because like after I played him, I kind of wanted to do like a Jeskai dragon, but there's no extra. There's like one, and he like every time he deals combat damage, you could tap 2 in a red. I can't remember his name is. But you could destroy land, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. So
Yeah.
I went online and I was like trying to figure out what I could do, and so I'm gonna make a deck with what's it, Ishai, the dragon guy. I can't think of his name.
Ishai,
Dragon
yeah.
Speaker. And then I'm gonna do what's her the red girl.
All those volumes for you
Jessica?
guys.
Yes.
Chat's,
Yeah.
Vice
That's
of
my
Born.
or is it just go
CDH
too high?
deck.
It looks like it's peaking.
Oh, those two.
Yeah.
Dargo
Yeah,
and
so-
Jessica.
It's really fun.
So I'm gonna
Bring
do
it-
those two, but
bring
I'm
it
gonna
down a
do
smidge.
nothing what they're supposed to do. I'm literally just gonna make a dragon tribal,
Use-
so red, white,
Use
blue.
the color, yeah.
Yeah. I thought
Yeah, I
that'd be
know
cool.
that's my CDH deck. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
yeah. Just because as soon as you get him with 6 counters, you can just triple his damage, one-shot somebody.
Yeah.
And then with infinite mana, you can infinitely cast Jessica and kill everyone. So just makes it easy.
So we're not doing Monarch this month, right?
I keep this.
I seen some post from Bobby Z that said because of the improved budget,
Yeah,
no
I'm
Monarch.
keeping my first 7. A little risky, but worth it.
There you go. Yeah, there's that new Teamer Dragon. The new set that looks pretty
Yeah.
interesting too.
Yeah, he copies dragons,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He's Volo, but just for dragons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's pretty interesting. I just feel like, I mean, obviously, not everybody likes playing white. But
Yeah.
I feel like white dragons get 0 love. So like,
Oh,
that's
Heyo,
what-
the
that's one reason why I
Dawn,
want
the
to do,
new
like, a
one
Jeskai
is
one.
Yeah. The new one, the one that rolls D20 and makes
The
stuff
blue one?
really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, ancient. It's brass or one of those.
There's
ones.
brass, copper.
Copper's
gold,
super good. 20 treasures, sounds good.
Yeah.
On average,
Yeah.
10.
Bluey's probably silver.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Draws
Yeah,
cards.
I play D&D. I know a little bit about dragons.
Me too.
I think the black was underslept on. Just because it's the worst one, obviously, but you roll like a 20, you get total 20 out of graveyards would be fun.
Yeah, that's funny. In standard, something I've noticed is a lot of people are willing to play the 4-drop 3/3 elf that's in Naya colors and has trample, haste, lifelink. I think it is.
Oh yeah.
But in the first, but in AFR, there's a dragon that's a 5-drop, red, white, and 3. And it has flying, haste, and lifelink, and I haven't seen that played at all, even since it's printing, which I just think it's a super card, but it's funny how that happens.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Excuse me. I hate being sick. Oh.
I'm down to 6, so see if this is any better.
Ooh.
It's just been like 5 land hand, 1 land hand. I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah.
oh,
Do you mind if I roll a d6 to just see what the number will be?
go for it. Yeah, I guess this will do. I'll
6.
put this down at the bottom. 6. All right.
6.
I got a D4. That's a
Right
lot
between the eyes.
easier. Yeah. Okay. So, randomize player order. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 did nothing. Okay. 5 and 6.
All right.
Already?
And for this month, because of the budget change, is there a change to the monarch rule?
There is no monarch.
Oh, that's the change then.
Mm-hmm.
I have a pregame effect.
Yep, go ahead. I was just about to ask.
He has the gemstone cavern. Oh, never mind.
He lied.
Very nice.
That was fun.
This is the first time I've ever got this ever in any game.
Yeah. Alrighty, I'll start us off. I'll draw, and I will just play.
Kept the no in hand. He's like, fuck it, I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Draw for turn. I will mountain pass.
All right.
Oh, did we skip TP?
I was like, ain't I second? Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Draw.
My bad. You saw nothing.
No covered island pass.
All right, I draw, play mountain, and pass.
What a turn.
And I will play a Hollow Fountain tapped and pass.
Alrighty. I'm gonna draw. I'll play an island and pass. Go ahead. Go ahead, TPG.
All right. Untap all of my things that are tapped. Play a snow-covered forest. Talisman of Curiosity.
Yes.
And I'll pass turn.
Alrighty. Draw for turn. I will play a Baron Moor, which comes into play tapped. And pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Island. Tap 2. I'll just wait. All
You
right,
just
better.
There you go. Sid, you all good?
Yeah, I'm all set. Yeah, thank you.
Draw. Damn. I'm gonna have to pass. Go ahead. And I have to discard.
Oof.
Shit. I have to discard Solemn.
Untap. No covered forest. I tap 2. Right, green Sun Zenith for 1.
Mm.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Go for it.
I'm gonna grab a Birds of Paradise. Paradise.
Bolt the bird.
Birds.
Bolt the bird.
Pop.
And,
Oh well, I guess that would be my job.
you're the only red, and then I shuffle this back in. And I'll pass a turn.
Alrighty. Untap. Draw. Damn it. Mountain for turn, which I will use to play Spear Spewer. 0-2 defender, and I can tap it to deal 1 damage to each player.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And if that's good, I will pass turn.
All right, end of your turn. Top 2. And I'm going to flash in Black Blade Reforged.
Yup.
And then I will draw, return. I'll play an island and I'll pass.
That works. I'll tap 2 for rampant growth.
Yeah, this is
And
what I
I
was
will
worried
pass
about playing
turn.
against 2 blue players. Although now I have an opening. Well,
Oh, is
one's
anybody
down.
streaming it from Discord? If-
No. But
I can do it.
No, I'm just streaming it on YouTube.
All right, I got it.
I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, go ahead, TPG.
All right. Bro. Don't hate that. Play an island. Tap 2 for Isacron Scepter.
Ooh.
Imprint Brainstorm onto it.
Okay.
Not bad.
And if that's good, how many cards in everybody's hand? I'm assuming Tom has 7?
Yeah, I do.
Currently 6.
Yeah, I got 5.
That's 7.
Alright, I'd like to tap 3 for colorless, so no damage. Cast Windfall.
You bastard.
God damn it.
Alright,
lose
I'm
a
ditching
point.
6.
Yeah. Cultivate Kindred's transformation.
We're all going to be
Twig staff.
ditching and drawing 7, I think.
7. Yep. Pitching
Right.
7. Yep.
You pitch whatever it is, and then you draw the most, or draw
Draw,
whatever.
you
you
draw
Draw-
with
draw
the
the
highest
most.
pitched. So,
So we all
since
draw
Tom's
7.
drawing, since Tom's pitching 7, we're all drawing 7.
Okay. I'll do.
Everybody
I have
7.
2 islands, Release to the Wind, March of Swirling Mist, and Kindred Boon.
I lost Cultivate that was going to play. Counterspell.
5,
Metamorph.
6, 7.
I lost 2 swamps, but then Bane of Balaged, Sandstone Oracle, Karavek the Merciless, and It That Betrays.
I lost a snow-covered island.
Aw.
F's in chat. Look.
Have some chat. Yeah.
I'll tap 1 for. No. Yeah, why not? 1 for Prophet of Distortion, and pass the turn.
Alright. Untap, draw. Alrighty.
That was a good windfall, actually.
Well, I'll play Foreboding Ruins, land for turn, comes into play tapped.
For the chat, I
Uh,
have I got Muddle the Mixture, which allows me to grab
for
fucking
2, I will play
yeah, transmute
Rakdos
for-
Signet,
well,
and then using
the
Rakdos Signet,
easiest way I could get
I will play
whatchamacallit.
Cold Steel
Way
Heart,
too early.
which can tap
I should probably
for
pull up my deck list. But either way, I can pull up the Infinite
And
Mana
pass
Rock
turn?
with birds. Or not with birds, with
Draw.
Kinnan. Or I can do Freed from the Real on birds. Have an infinite mana.
I'm gonna
It
play
depends
a
on
Cave in the
if he
Frost
taps
Dragon
out.
tapped, and pass.
The blue players tap out. I'm gonna go for the win. But we'll see.
Draw. I will.
I don't feel like they're gonna tap out.
Play a
but
Reliquary Tower. And I'll just bring in follow.
Assault Monolith is the card I was trying to think of.
I'll pass the turn.
I didn't think so. Alrighty, untap. Bro. Alright, what do we got here? Step 3 for Tribute Mage.
Alrighty.
When it enters the battlefield, if it resolves, I get to search my library for a converted mana cost 2 or 2 artifact. Reveal that, put into my hand.
Yep.
All right. I will go grab. This Moonsilver key.
Oh, that was cool.
Okie dokie.
Grab the Moonsilver key. And then. After that, probably play the Moonsilver key.
Alright, alright.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, I'll play the Moonsilver key. Play my Forced Return. Making a phone call, very cool. Oh, Green Sun for 1.
Alrighty.
Yep.
I do it. How is it not the mana dorks?
The elves.
Then I'll pass turn.
Alright. End of your turn. I'll deal 1 to everyone.
Oh, sorry. I need to do combat. My bad. But yeah, because there's
Oh.
there's hot open. I have a thing. Although he has 3 mana. Got walking into a crap. How big is the sphere man?
The spear guy.
Rhino?
Oh, 0-2.
Dino? He's 0-2?
You too.
How much do I really want first blood?
Doesn't hurt.
Well, it could if I attack into Hot Nuz and he's got a flashy creature.
True. All of his creatures are flashy.
Right. Yeah, it's fine. I'll continue passing.
Alright, I'll
I don't
deal
wanna
1
risk
to
it.
everyone.
Ow. Oh, it even does 1 to yourself?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Draw for turn.
I probably could have went for the win there. It doesn't seem like Hot Nuz has a.
I will deal 1 to everyone
counterspell?
again.
But it was like
And then,
the
because
safer
I did
play. But now I
damage,
can Moonsilver Key.
I will
for
attempt to
Basalt
cast my
Monolith,
commander, Rakdos, Lord of Riots.
or I could muddle for birds.
I can't play him unless an opponent lost life. And he's a Flample 6/6. And creature spells I cast cost 1 less for each 1 life my opponents have lost this turn.
I'll probably go for the. I definitely have enough mana now to go for the win. I was hoping.
But
I
then
want to
after
draw a counterspell.
that,
I have muddled the mixture for the counterspell, but it's also the.
will
tutor.
use Rakdos Signet
Well, I
to
guess I could
play
use Moonsilver
Arcane
Key,
Signet
Infant, Raw and
and pass the turn.
Yeah, I think that's the play. I think it's to keep up muddle. Didn't have a flashy creature. Anyways, I think the play is to keep up muddle,
Reliquary Tower.
play the Basalt Monolith after playing.
Hot Nuts, you are sounding a little scratchy.
Oh, I just said I'll play on tap, draw, play a Reliquary Tower.
Okay.
Then I will pass my turn.
Yeah, see, I'll have mana open now for a
Scariest
counter
reliquary
spell.
tower.
I'll draw.
Hopefully Volo plays a creature.
I will.
I'll only have one counter spell to deal with, maybe two if he has two in hand. No.
Play a Lotus Cobra.
Yeah. Tap your blue.
That's all good. I will
Copy
make
that.
a copy of that.
Oh my gosh. Double the snakes.
Right.
Double the nope ropes.
Double the snakes. I will then play my land for turn. I'll make
Come on, tap out. I need Hot Nuz to tap out. I think it's.
with the 2 green,
I
I'll
think he might have
play
said
3
he
visits.
ditched a counter spell.
Nice.
Tap your blues. Oh no, he's using the green.
Forest. I'll make another
Actually-
2 green.
Moonsilver Key into. I have Muddle for the counter. I have Prismite in my hand. So like, I should be able to go infinite next turn. I could have done it this last turn, which would have been turn 4. That'll be a turn 5 because I'm playing cautiously.
green.
Oh, no, it is turn 4. Turn 6.
Sure.
I'm playing slower
I'll
because.
tap out and I'll play Worm
Okay.
Coil Engine.
Yeah, buddy.
And
That's a
get
good
another
worm.
one of those.
Get 2 worm coil engines.
I do. And I will pass the turn.
All right,
All right.
my turn. Untap. Start off with playing Kinnan, the Bonder of Prodigy. He good?
No.
Alright. Follow up by sacking the Moonsilver Key. Artifact. I'm sorry. Yeah, an artifact card with mana ability or basic. Why is the card never in the first handful of stuff you grab? Go for Basalt Monolith. Goes to my hand. Got tap this for 2 green. 3 for Basalt Monolith. That result.
Yep. I've got nothing. Actually, I'm making a cat token.
Okay.
Nice.
So if Basalt Monolith resolves, I have infinite mana.
Yes.
Well, infinite colorless.
Colorless. Yeah.
But I'm gonna play Prismite. Prismite allows me to pay 2 colorless and add 1 mana of any color.
Oh,
I can filter all of that colorless into colored mana.
Yeah.
Now you can just
Now with
pretty
Prophet of
much bring out your whole
Distortion,
deck.
yeah, with Prophet of Distortion, I can pay 4 mana to draw a card. So I will do that. Then,
And you can also activate Kinnan.
yeah, but Kinnan's a lot slower in this win.
Yeah.
So basically, right now I'm drawing my entire deck up until I grab Laboratory Maniac, and then I'll draw the remaining cards.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, GG's.
Yeah, I said he was a bit sweaty, but I assumed that the power levels of decks would be a lot higher with the higher budget, so I figured I would play my very first semi-CH style deck. I was always confused why people thought Kinnan was such a tilty card, but
Yeah.
now I kind of
You
understand.
see why? Yeah.
Yeah, there's
It's
so
just
many
so
stupid,
easy.
dirtly ways. Like I had Muddle the Mixture in my hand, so I could go get like Freed from the Real, or
Yeah.
it actually is almost too consistent. I could have went infinite last turn, but I was worried about Hot Nuz having a counterspell, so I didn't go for it.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, I'll wait. And then I drew the Muddle, and I was like, oh, there. Laboratory's in here somewhere.
You better be for your sake.
All right. So Staff of Domination, so I'll make 9. I'll gain 9 million life
There you go. There you go.
for the safety. Genesis Wave. Second Genesis Wave. Last card.
Oh dang.
Okay. It's all like. He's literally the last card. I'll play Lab Maniac. Then I'll draw
So
my deck.
so you're trying to cast that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on cast, I'll respond,
Okay.
and I'm gonna Dovin's veto it.
Nice. Is that non-creature though?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
No.
You're good.
Yeah, I was just say I believe that's not creature. That's
Yeah.
the one that can't be countered, right?
Yeah.
That
but
would've
it's
been
not a
rough.
creature.
Well,
Yeah.
it actually wouldn't have been rough too bad because I have my whole deck in my hand, so clearly I have some. One of the cards was I think it allows you to shuffle your...
You have something that has like target player draws a card or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, I could have then I guess milled people.
Because if we have a way to make him draw before Labman enters the battlefield.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. There's a land that actually does that.
Yeah. I was
It's the
thinking-
anti-thoughtful land or something.
Yeah. Nah.
What does the land do?
It's something like you tap one blue and then tap the land, sack it, and a target player draws a card.
Oh, and it can't be
Oh.
countered because...
Oh,
it's
that's
land.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's really funny. They call it the anti-thoughtful land or whatever.
Oh my! I mean, you would have had a thing to it, but I just drew a counterspell.
Oof.
Not
I
a-
figured as much. I figured while you were tapped out, I'm like, this is the turn to do it. There's only one counterspell player that I have to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I forgot all about that thing. I have render silent though that doesn't allow you to cast anything after that.
And I guess out of curiosity, before I win the game, I'll swing at Hot Nuz. Do you have a creature to block just so I get first blood or no?
Yeah, I did now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah, I could flash in my commander, flash in. I had Imarith in my hand.
Ooh,
I
nice.
can actually tap.
Yeah, a couple. I had actually some good, decent stuff. Like I had, I was gonna flash in my commander, and then untap, and then I had gravitational shift in my hand too to try to slow anybody trying to attack, like the Volo player down.
Yeah.
Unless he's getting obviously flying stuff. So.
And it makes the most sense for me to, before drawing the last card, to swing at you, and then you play your command, and I'll just tap it with Staff of Domination and get first blood.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Or you could just
Oh,
swing
like-
with multiple creatures.
No,
Yeah.
that doesn't make any sense at all.
You can't tap it because he has hexproof.
Oh, does he?
As long as
Oh.
Mordecai's
Swing with the
untapped,
bird, even though the bird does 0 combat damage, it still does combat damage. See?
Oh, that
So
would be
it's technically-
ridiculous.
I'd have to. I guess I just
Technically,
counter
is that
your
first blood
commander
still?
then. If he can he be countered?
Yeah, he can be counted.
Okay, I'll do that. I have my deck in my hand, so I have counter.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah,
A lot quicker than I was expecting.
I kind of, like I said, I kind of feel
Yeah.
bad playing a sweaty deck like this, but
You're fine.
at the same time, I wanted to see the power of it.
I thought about like just toning down my Locust God deck and getting it into the budget, but
Locust God's
I
good.
didn't.
I've got a buddy that I play on Thursdays with in our play group. He plays, not Locust God is the commander, but he plays it's a Jeskai commander that he plays Locust God with.
Is it like Kanata? I'm guessing.
No, he doesn't play Hinata. He plays. It's like the one where it allows you to play the top card of your deck.
Oh.
You
was
can look at it
thinking
any
high card.
time. You can play it if it's
Yeah.
like an instant or sorcery, maybe. I don't know. Dino, do you remember what his commander is? His Jeskai one.
I
The white
want to
blue.
say it's like Alesha, but that doesn't sound right.
No,
'cause
that's
right. No, that's a Mardu card.
Alesha? That sounds right.
Oh, it's. I know who you're talking about. The art is like them kicking the air. It's not like Narset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the other one. Ah, fuck. Who
Yeah, I think
you
she
can
has
play
prowess, maybe?
non-creatures. I
yeah,
think.
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he plays that.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
Yeah, I was considering for subbing for this month playing Dargo partnered with Jessica,
Oh yeah.
which can kill like one person on turn 3
Yeah.
or 2, but then I was like, nah, I'm not in the thing. Like, feel like I'd just be eliminating somebody for no fucking good reason.
Yeah, I was wondering. You
Oh.
linked me the deck list, and I'm like, Rakdos is not that card at all. But it makes
Nah,
sense.
Yeah.
That'd be like me subbing with
Rakdos
this
still
deck to
fun.
try to like steal the win, and it's not the worst for players because if you go infinite on like if this deck, for instance, if I was a sub, everybody would get second. So it's not the worst.
Yeah.
Technically, you all get second anyway. So either way, me going infinite, it's not the worst.
This month I think everyone gets 4th.
Oh really?
I would make sure, but I think that's how it goes this month. Yeah.
Wow. Now I feel bad. I assumed like last month it was that. Is that like a different rule that they did, or league rules? What would it be? I guess it'd be in how to score points. If
Yeah.
2 or more eliminators are eliminated at the same time, each player involved in a tie would receive points equal to the highest place value, not the lowest. That's a change.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm saying yeah, but I don't know that for sure.
Yeah, but wait.
Yeah. Hold on a minute.
Update. As of June, since the penalties for combos are being removed in May, as of June, players with tie will receive the points for finishing based on the lowest finish possible instead of the highest. This means if a player combos off with 3 other players still alive for the win, the player who won will receive 4 points for placing first, and the other players will all tie for 4th. Ouch.
Yeah.
Well, now,
Yeah,
now I'm just going to be a big dick in the league. I did not know
Yeah,
that. I don't know that I would have
yeah,
went combo with that.
Right. Yeah. Bobby also made a post about it yesterday.
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah.
I'm working on the assumption that the penalties for comboing will return for months when we run pre-con themes for the more inviting players.
Yeah. I mean, in your defense, based on what I've seen, there are players doing what you said. Like Dread is definitely, yeah. Dread's running a deck like that. That's just trying to get
combo
off
heavy.
ASAP. Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed that that's the case, and I didn't want to come in with a deck that would like do nothing the entire time and just like lose. Like I don't know. Like last month we lost to. Well, I did. I lost twice to the guy that comboed the blue. Was he blue green or blue white? I think he was.
Blue green.
Was he blue green?
Yeah.
Yeah, he comboed like every week that he played. He won every week, and I was just like. I mean, I actually am more of a battlecruiser player. This is like this deck is fun to play because you're like, oh, I go infinite and I get to do all these things. But at the same time, I'm more of a player big dude, go player big dude, swing, do all kinds of. I don't know. I like the longer games, so this deck is definitely against my normality. But I've been playtesting it to myself a lot, and I was like, this deck can go infinite on turn 2 or 3. That's pretty dumb.
Yeah, that's just Kinnan things.
Yeah.
And it's still the $200 budget. I was just that's really what
crazy.
mind blown me a little bit. That it's
Yeah, I was watching a video just the other day on like I just wanted to see like what are like the top 10 or somebody like new commanders for CEDH like
Oh,
that
yeah,
somebody
Kinnan's
would
up there,
recommend, and Kinnan's on there.
Yeah.
He's inexpensive and he's like really good at doing it. And then the other one was Nagila.
yeah. I thought about
the thing
going
with Kinnan is
Nagila.
like obviously in CEDH terms, like you can easily win almost turn 1 with him. Like as long as you have a way to like get Basalt Monolith as quick as you can and then filter that. And then also he can be like in the mid game, like he has a lot of power in the mid range too, just to keep stuff down. Because
Yeah.
with his activated ability you can cheat in
Like a
Nyx
Nezahal
Bloom Ancient or Nezahal or something like that, like Hullbreaker Horror.
Yeah, whole breaker horror I got in here.
So there's a lot of things you can
Hey
do.
Jake
with
and
it.
Joel. We finished.
Quite quickly.
Oh, he's saying what's the JAJAM League? Yeah, so JAJAM is Jake and Joel are Magic. They've got this pretty awesome league that they host every month, and if you're a patron, you can go
That's
over
aight.
there and join it. You can play with all kinds of players, and you can get turn 6. Hey, at least it was turn 6. I don't feel too bad, actually, now
Right.
that I think about it. It was turn 6. And went infinite with Kinnan. You know, it's funny, Jake and Joel did a short saying that Kinnan was one of the saltiest commanders to play against. And I kind of laughed, and I'm like, I read the ability, I'm like, I don't see how it's that good. I'm like, it's fine. And I remember talking to Good Job Dino, and I was like, do you think he's that salty? And he was like, nah, it's not that bad. And I built the deck, and I played this last Thursday as like a test to see how good the deck was. One of the buddies is like, yeah, I'd prefer if you don't play that deck a lot. Like, yeah, I get it. But yeah, the JAJAM League's awesome. You guys should go check it out. Jake and Joel are Magic. You should check out the Jake and Joel are Magic League. It's pretty good. Make sure you're go over to their Discord. They've got a really good Discord where you can chat with all kinds of League players.
Well said. Well said.
But yeah, the this month they increased the budget to 200 for the league, and I decided to go with a semi CEDH deck. And yeah, with adding $100 every week, he's gonna get nasty. It was kind of rough limiting this deck to 200. I will say I had to take out a lot of the juice, but I mean, obviously it's still doing well.
Well, yeah, I mean, because next, I mean, next I feel like you just consider like the free commander counter spell, like just some protection things or lands.
Lands are actually like whatever. It would be more like the mana rocks that are better. Like the Mox Amber, the
Oh yeah.
the free stuff, you know, the really good the stuff that helps you ramp a little faster. Although I don't 100% know that it needs it, but there are stuff like Finale of Devastation, which is like a $40 card or something. I don't know that even needs it because I feel like in this budget, when I was playtesting it, I don't ever think I ever cared about Finale of Devastation. When I go Infinite, I can just win with Lab Maniac every time. I don't see a reason why I would ever want to go with Combat. I can, but like, why? Maybe there's a reason? I don't know. I don't
just have more ways, I guess.
Yeah, just in case your lab man gets exiled somehow or whatever.
Yeah, I guess that could be a thing.
Especially since there's no Oracle either, so it's just like another way to go and win.
True.
Especially with Infinite colorless, so.
Yeah, that's Finale of Devastation. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes and tutors a creature, and then it gives you creatures XX and haste until end of turn, which X is whatever your mana cost is.
If it's more than 10, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, so even in this instance, if Labman had been countered, you would still be able to play Finale of Devastation and just fail to find, and everything would still get +X+X.
Yeah.
But they don't have trample. That's the tough part.
Yeah, but they're going to be so big, I just need one creature to hit for each player. I don't know that I would have had... Well, I'd be able to play my entire deck as far as creatures are concerned, and then they'd all have haste.
Yeah.
So I'd have enough
give them haste. So yeah.
I think Finale of Devastation goes in for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It was just more of a... I feel like this guy... So everybody plays Muddle the Mixture, and I get that it's also a counter spell, but it's also a search for the combo piece. Drift of Phantasms is the same thing, but not a counter spell instead of a creature.
Yeah, all transmutes are good.
Great, he's a transmuter, but he's 80 cents versus Muddle is like a $5 card. I'm playing some
Muddle's played in CEDH a lot.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Played Luxury Yada's Gift, which is nice with Devoted Druids, so you go infinite green.
I like this proxy.
That's a good one. A friend of ours has Mystic Remora, and it's Remoraid.
Nice.
Do we want to play another game, and I'll go grab a different deck? I have a Sephiroth deck that is a Reanimator Sephiroth deck, but he's going to be at 250, but he's not combo-y or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I have time, so it's up to you guys. I don't mind.
All right, cool. I'll go grab it and shuffle up. I feel like we're only here for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I just got committees one and kind of threw cards I had. So Brina,
Green is nice.
yeah. What else did I add here? I ordered a whole bunch of proxies of like of just staples for my
Yeah.
play group.
Oh, nice.
Now it's just like throw them in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I outside of
Some commander precons, though now
Yeah.
they're coming out so quickly that I can't really keep up.
Yeah.
But outside of commander precons and some secret lairs, which I'm sure will go up in value, I only buy proxies.
Me too. It's just so much fucking just product. I'm so tired of it.
Yeah, and
Just-
I decided I'm not the type of person that's going to be a collector really, so
Yeah. Like, I mean, if I go to like Target or whatever, I'll buy a draft pack or a bundle maybe here and there, but
Mhm.
that's about it. Like, I try to limit myself to like one bundle a set, so like, $45. And then depending on if they have like this pre-con, since they had Smuggler Share, I was like, I might as well just buy it just because I get a whole new deck.
yeah, in that one I made a Tivit my commander, and I've built a deck around him
Oh yeah.
because it
Yeah.
finally gave me a place to run Rise and Shine.
Yeah, I got Rafine and
I love Rafine. She's another
I
fun
wanna-
one.
want to build her in, so I just threw her in this for the time being. I could change that to something else. But yeah, I mean, like for proxies, like 600 cards for like 150 after shipping it's pretty good.
Yeah, and proxies also haven't. I was a little concerned at first that proxies would do something to like, it would persuade me to go power level heavy as well, but
It-
really all it did was make all the stupid decks that I wanted to make suddenly
Yeah.
more affordable and worth making,
Right? Yeah.
as
Yeah,
opposed to spending like 75 to $100 on a deck that wasn't really that good. And then I'm like, well, now I'm like $100 in the hole on just this one deck,
Right.
and it doesn't feel as good.
Yeah.
Proxies
that's
put me
very
in a
true.
weird spot.
Like
I don't want to
Go
open Magic anymore.
yeah.
It just feels like you're lighting shit on fire. Like your money's just
Yeah.
gone. In proxies,
like
you
that-
can proxy up any deck, for like $20.
It's very
Hard
true.
sell for
yeah,
me.
I like it just said while you were gone, like I try to keep myself to like one bundle or one precon a set. But that's about it. Because cracking packs is still an addiction.
Yeah, I have.
Nothing will.
For the longest time, I've had this this thought process in my head was that like I don't understand how people can buy sealed magic then just sit on it. I always thought I'm like those people are stupid, friggin' idiots. And then I started learning more and more about the investment side of things. And then
Yeah.
here I am with a bookcase full of fucking sealed boxes behind me. It feels so
Well, you know
bad.
what's even worse? I don't know if you've ever seen like sports cards,
Yeah.
but holy shit, my friend is like in a sports card, and I'm like, dude, how do you expect any return on this? Because it's like, he'll buy teams in breaks or whatever, for example, and like you'll maybe barely make your money back, or you'll lose money.
Oof.
And like sports cards is so much worse than fucking Magic. Like they will come out with like 5 different boxes, all have different values, right? And then they'll be like, oh, there's
Are you trying to take over the
autographs, and just people will spend like $200 on a team with like the best rookie QB, and then just get absolutely nothing out of it.
Yeah, I get like, yeah. So then you got it. Then they have like 12 different versions of the same card.
Yeah, it's so fucking annoying. It's like, oh, this is a gold club vinyl prism break out of 5, and then this one is a club vinyl out of 10. It's like,
Yep.
Jesus Christ. The names are ridiculous sometimes, dude.
I've never been too much into sports cards, but every time I'd go to the card shop, there'd be like this guy that would just be cracking packs left and right. He'd just buy them one at a time, and then like by the end of it, the guy would be like, "All right, that's $750," and the guy didn't look happy to do it. So,
No. I mean, they'll do that. Like, it's crazy.
Like,
I only have for me for sports cards. Like I only have whatever I had from when I was a kid, which is kind of cool. But like, so I collected a little bit when I was a kid, and then I just stopped. So I have like probably I was really into hockey because I'm originally from Montreal, Canada, and then we moved down here. It's not very far, but I live in New Hampshire now. But so once we moved down, I have like the coolest card I own that means a lot to me. Besides like my Martin Brodeur cards, I have like this rookie. I have his rookie card, his draft card, and all kinds of stuff like that. He's I don't know if you know, but he's a New Jersey Devils. Like to me, he's the greatest goalie of all time.
Yeah.
And then the other super cool card I have is Calvin Johnson Megatron. I have his rookie card in the chrome like that. Remember when they did the chrome? I don't know if they still do it, but
Yeah, they still do. Yeah, like there's like this shit, like just the different type of patterns and all that, and colors. It's so.
ooh, it's like
crazy,
Yu-Gi-Oh
like, yeah.
or
yeah,
Pokemon
Like even
or Weiss.
even like this no-name guy that I have a fucking autograph. I bought a $25 pack, and this is worth maybe $5.
oh
Ooh,
And it's
fancy.
like it just feels so bad. How do people do this all the time? Also, speaking of hockey, I live in Denver, so I'm happy the Avs are going to the Cup.
Yeah, while it may not be to that level, I do have to admit that I have two, like I guess action figures that the UFC has released of some of my favorite fighters.
Nice. Nice.
that's cool.
Yeah, UFC's fun too.
I have some for my collectibles. My coolest thing is I own is I have I don't know if I'm a huge Ninja Turtles freak. Like I love them, and I have the GameStop exclusive like original 1990 like movie ones.
Nice.
And I went to I'll show you guys one of them. I love them. Mike,
Yeah, I'm going down to 6.
So I don't know. This is one of them.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Or spin around here.
Teenage
So
Mutant Ninja
like
Turtles.
the cool thing is they're autographed by Kevin Eastman. I went
Ah.
to Montreal Comic Con and he was there, so I got like my best friend flaked out on me. He's like, "Oh, I can't go." So I just brought my woman because I was like, well, I'm not gonna waste tickets. And she had a blast. So she got to meet him. We took a picture with them, and I got like a custom artwork. Like, there's only one in the whole world because you couldn't commission to do it. So I commissioned him to do this one.
That's awesome.
nice.
I'm surprised you
so
don't
cool.
have the action figure in like a case.
Oh yeah,
Protect
I
like the
should put 'em
signature in the
there.
box and keep it from
Yeah,
moisture
like
and all that.
the hard plastics. Yeah, so that's pretty much that's basically the coolest thing that I own.
Alright, I kept myself.
I'm not quite there yet, but I would love one day to, like, I'm a huge F1 fan, really motorsports fan, but they'll sell like wheels and make like and just like sell it with glass, so it's a coffee table.
Nice.
Oh wow.
I want to get one of those so bad one day, but just don't have the money right now. It's like $1,200.
All right, make sure you're back up to 40.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you can start at 38. I won't fight you on that.
Yeah, since you won and comboed out, you take it to life loss.
Oh, I changed my color.
Do you want to randomize this? Or?
I got a 5 on the dice.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing.
See, he's missing a tooth there. Dino.
Yeah, had to go to 6.
Oh,
It was either an eye or a 2.
yep.
All right, ready? Any
Yep.
I am ready.
Yeah.
draw. And I will play an Island and pass.
That's me. Draw. I'll play a Terramorphic. Rocket. Planes or something. Pass.
All right, done after that?
Yep.
All right, I'll draw. Ooh. I'm going to play Kazul's Fury as Kazul's Cliffs.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Ready. I'll draw. Play Command Tower, and I play Esper Sentinel.
Espa. My turn?
Yep.
Draw turn.
I missed you, Dobby, when I went
Play
downstairs and grabbed my
a
deck, but thanks for
snow-covered
hopping in.
island.
You rewatch the video, then
Then I'll tap 2.
have a
and
good
I'll
day
play
at work,
Azorius
or finishing
Signet,
work.
And you can draw because I'm. And I'll pass.
Okie dokie. To the Vault of Champions. Have 2 opponents. Pass the turn.
All right, untap draw. Shadow Blood Ridge for 1. It filters into red black, and I'll pass turn.
I'll play a. Let's go with a plane or an island. And I will tap 2 for an Ink Fathom Witch, which has fear.
Fear.
And I
Is that an
will
Esper
pass the
Sentinel?
turn. It is.
Yeah, he switched up commanders on us.
Oh, definitely worth the budget. I don't know if it's still a budget deck, but
I just kind of threw some cards I had.
I can dig it.
3 gone.
this Suffers
Yeah,
deck
field
should still be at
conflict.
the changed up.
And
Mostly
I'll
change
tap
the mana
2.
base, obviously.
I'll cast Felwar Stone. You can draw. You don't have it. And then I'll just crack this and pass. For
Right.
planes.
Plan is
Looked like you could have paid the tax if you had used the signet.
Hey, I don't want it though.
he has a counterspell or something.
Ooh.
I don't pay your taxes.
Oh, the tax man is coming though. White, blue, black. I'll play Sephiroth. Pass the turn.
All right, draw for turn.
Is that my Discord or somebody else's Discord?
It's not mine.
No, I
I
hear
keep
it,
hearing
though.
a badoop,
Not
and
mine.
I don't know why.
It might be mine. I apologize.
Gotcha.
All good.
It just sounds like
Uh,
it's coming for me. I was like, I don't.
I will swamp for turn, followed by Nettle Drone. It has Devoid, and it is a 3/1 with tap, deals 1 to each opponent, and whenever I cast a colorless spell, I untap it. And I'll pass turn.
Shit, that's the wrong tab. Just so you guys know that since I switched decks, but this is, I would say, I think it's, I just looked on Moxfield. It's about $100 over the $200 budget. But I'll play Catacombs. I'll filter this into blue black. This for black, and I'll play Drana, Liberator.
Drona.
And I guess I'll swing with fear at Hotman.
How much is it to?
Just 1. And then I'll pass through.
Draw.
After he lets you draw a card.
Yeah.
How rude.
Apologize.
Let's see, what are we doing? How are we doing? I'll just tap this for 2. white, blue, 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 and I'll tap this for. Well, he has white, so white, and then I'll tap
Ew.
the cast Dragon Lord to die.
Nice.
And I'll pass.
Okey-doke. Tap. Tap 3. Cast Buried Alive. Get to search my library for 3 creature cards, put them into my graveyard, and then shuffle. Good.
Oh, can't draw.
Yep.
Cool.
Go with Archon of Cruelty, Sir Conrad, and Coxtrol the Corrosive. Buffers will see 1 trigger. Well, you can only trigger once, unfortunately. We'll see it. We'll go to Venture through the Lost Mines of Fandelver. I'll scry 1. Unshot. Alright, and then I'll play my land for turn. Mere Aqueduct. 7. Pass.
Alrighty. We'll untap and draw. Swamp for turn. I will tap to deal 1 to each opponent.
Ah, like stubbing your toe, man. The worst. It's not that. It's not really that bad.
I can use, so that'll be red. This will filter to black, red, and then black to play my commander, Rakdos. I have his altar sleeve on right now.
Yeah.
And then because I've dealt 3 damage to opponents, I can drop a Burnished Heart for free.
Oh, the value.
And the Elks. And pass the turn.
Fucking hate that card.
Pretty cool little. Draw.
Makes it a little bit better because it's free for you.
Exactly.
And if his activation was free too, man, he'd be so good.
I'll play Exotic Orchard.
What's up, Clay? We're not in our actual game, by the way.
I'm gonna play Quasar. I do that white, blue, black.
Clay's not here.
Yes. And I will swing Drana. You don't have reach over there, Dino, do you?
Right. Oh wait, he's a flying
no,
trampler.
Rakdos
I'm
is
sorry.
a flying trampler. 6/6.
Yeah, my bad.
You're all good. I'm looking at it. You can keep the altar sleeve on.
Okay.
I just didn't see it. Okay. How
I can't believe how cheap that
Do you
was.
have flying?
Yeah, $6 for this was super value.
No, you don't. Okay. I'll swing Drana at you, TPG.
All right.
And then I'll swing Ink Fathom Witch at Hot Nuts since you can't block it. And then that's
Take
my
2.
attackers. What she does combat damage.
Just really quick, I untapped Nettle Drone because Burnished Heart is colorless.
True.
Good. Then I'll just put a +1/+1 counter on each of these bad boys. I will pass the turn.
Alright. Let's see what we can do from Gates of Isabel tapped. I'm going to I'll tap this for white. And then I'll attempt to cast Sentinel's Eyes onto Dragon Lord Ochitai.
Yep.
So it gives him +1/+1, and he has Vigilance.
I draw.
You gonna pay the Esper Sentinel tax?
No, not gonna do it. You can draw.
Oh my god, that's
Quasar, I will hit Dino.
I'll move to combat, and then I'm gonna swing at Tom for
Fair.
6 in the air,
Six.
Vigilance, and then when I don't know if do you have blockers?
Me? No.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
mine.
So when he deals combat damage, I look at the top 3 cards in my library. I can put one of them in my hand and the rest in the bottom of my library, in any order.
Sounds good. And then, Dino, did you take the one from Quasar?
Oh, I apologize. I did not.
take it. Yours.
I took it.
I will. I'm gonna take this card, put these 2 back. That's bad. And then I will pass.
All right. Yeah. Prairie Stream. I have to imagine this gets countered, but maybe. Cast Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
I have no response.
Yeah, I'll go creature artifact. And in response, I'll tap Nettle Drone to deal 1 to each opponent.
Son of a gun.
Creature artifact.
I'll keep Cephras and. I guess I can choose to. I'm gonna. Can I choose not to pick an artifact?
I don't know.
Player choose an artifact or creature. I think I don't think I can. I have to choose it. Unless I choose him. No, because if I choose Cephras as the creature, I have to choose him as the artifact. Interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of want him to die for the Cephras trigger.
You can't choose an artifact creature for both.
No, I'm choosing Cephras for the creature and then Cataclysmic Gearhulk for the artifact. But I don't know. What I'm asking is, can I choose not to have him as the artifact? But I don't have any other artifacts
but
to
that's
choose.
that's your only artifact.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Esper and Infallible.
Not quite the plan that I had in mind. I wanted him to die.
What you know, and I didn't think about this. So, in response, I'm gonna tap 1 blue to the trigger, and I'm gonna cast Slip Out the Back Door on Ojitai. So he phases out, and all the stuff that's attached to him, and he gets a +1/+1 counter.
Nice.
Can I draw off of Esper?
You don't really need to, though.
Yeah, because I'll have to sack it. He's my only creature.
No, you get to pick 1 creature, 1 artifact, or an enchantment from the non-land
And then
player and a
sack the rest.
planeswalker, and you sack the rest.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I
you
thought it
actually-
was-
it's
You
fine.
actually don't
I
have
already
to.
played.
Okay.
Oh, you sacrifice the rest. Oh, okay.
Yeah. When it
thought
enters
it
the
was
battlefield, each player
a
chooses an
1/1.
artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the non-land permanents he or she controls, and then you sacrifice the rest.
Gotcha. Then I'll pick.
I'll sack the Felwar Stone.
I think I'll pick these 2.
That's interesting. Lands
Um,
can't be chosen and won't be sacrificed even if they have other types such as an artifact land. Why?
Nice. Because
Oh,
they're
because it says non-land. Interesting. So they can't be chosen because it
sorry,
says
I'm trying
non-land.
to figure out
non-rand.
obviously keep Esper as artifact.
Yep.
Did you say I could draw when you cast that phase out thing?
Yeah, yes.
I'll deal 1 to Dino again.
Okay, 38.
Pinging you back at Ping Wars.
Yeah. This is annoying. What's you know what? We'll keep Drayna.
Noise.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn.
Alrighty. I will untap and draw. Mountain for turn. And I will go to combat.
Wombat's here.
I will do 6 in the air at TPG and 2 on the ground at Hot Nuts. All right.
That's 8 for
And-
free cards.
8. And then main phase 2, I will attempt to cast Sarkhan's Unsealing. So it says, whenever I cast a creature with power 4, 5, or 6, it deals 4 damage to any target. Whenever I cast a creature with power 7 or greater, it deals 4 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker they control.
Oh.
Esper.
You can have it.
I'll have a response on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 2 and I'm gonna negate.
You got it.
Fuck that card.
You're not paying for Esper?
You can.
Hot Nuts.
Oh yeah,
That's-
yeah, you can draw. I don't have it. I don't have it.
And then just a second. Deals combat damage with the top 3 cards. Put one in your hand, rest on the bottom, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so I dealt 8 this turn. So I will play Ulamog's Crusher. 8/8 Annihilator 2 attacks each combat if able.
Nice.
And Meteor Golem. ETB, destroy non-land opponent. Non-land opponent, yeah. Non-land permanent.
Destroy a non-land opponent.
I don't like the Toxrill in the graveyard, but the Ojutai is vulnerable. This puts me in a tough position.
No,
Oh,
it's
he's
phased
Sorry,
out.
it's phased out. Phased out.
Oh, he's phased out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's
phased
phased
out.
Oh, sneaky.
Yeah.
He snuck out the back door.
Yes.
That's right.
I don't
yeah,
know
then-
how a giant dragon did that, but hey.
Where to go? Well, then I am going to go for Sephiroth then.
All right.
1 card in hand and pass turn.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do planes. What do I want to play next?
That Annihilator guy's gotta go.
Apologies. Let's
All good.
do- Bring out Kamiz. And then I'll move to combat. Drayna will can't be blocked this turn. And I will swing at Dino.
Yup. That's
3. And it connives as well. Actually, hold on. I'll discard a bag of holding, so it'll get actually a +1 counter. So it'll be 4. And then when she deals combat damage, she gets another 1.
Oh.
Then that'll be my turn. I'll move to discard. I'll discard an island.
You said that was 4 total, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, down to 34.
gonna phase back in.
Gotcha.
Welcome back.
All set.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, top turn. Yeah. I'm gonna tap one island for Azorius Signet for 2. Play Moon Silver Key. Draw. You can draw. It's fine. I don't have it. Then I'll tap Plains. Tap this to sack it. Search my library. What is it for? An artifact card with mana or a basic land card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. I'll just do. I'll just do a snow-covered island.
Yep.
I'll reveal it, and then I'll just play it. The question is, who is that Ulamog going at? That's the question.
Honestly, I was just thinking that on my turn, I would just kind of ask who wants it.
That's our
I
thing.
was
It's
just
fun.
considering
got
that.
it.
I don't want it.
Yeah, I would probably roll for it if no one volunteers.
My volunteers tribute. I got no permanents to sack to it. I'd be screwed. So I don't want it.
That is the question. All right. I'm gonna move to combat.
Yep.
Right?
And then I will
I have no flyers at the moment.
34. I'll hit Dino. I'll spread the low a little bit. So
Yeah.
6. It'll be 7 commander damage.
All right, down to 27.
And I'll look at the top 3.
7 from Ojutai.
What am I doing? What am I doing? This.
What's the equipment that's on him?
Sentinel's Eyes. It gives him +1/+1 vigilance, and then he has
Nice.
a +1 counter from the other thing.
From the
Okie
phase
doke.
out.
It's about the back door. I'm trying to figure out what to put this. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in my hand and then these 2 on the bottom. And I'll pass my turn.
Okay. Oh. Whoa, dude. Whoa, command tower. Ah, that Ulamogs.
Oh, Lamog.
That Rakdos deck reminds me of my Belby that I used to have.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Belby run in very interesting ways. I like it.
I like Rakdos.
Once
Good
had a Kozilek turn 3. Yeah. And with a turn 2, I got a Godfair statue out. So
Very
I think
nice.
it was 2 points for them.
But like,
Oof.
I have 2 lines of play, realistically, and feel like there's one way that's slightly better than the other. But one involves a choice for Dino Man. The other one does not.
I'm Lord of Riots. I don't like choosing. I choose pain.
I choose Chaos and Pain. Yeah, exactly.
I'll tap
Yeah.
4 for Spark Double.
Ooh.
So my line of play is I could have it come into play as another Cataclysm of Gearhulk. And I would still get to keep both my creatures because one would be an artifact and one's a creature. But
Yeah.
I think the appropriate play here to guarantee that that guy goes away is Meteor Golem to kill Ulamog.
You got it.
It guarantees he goes away versus allowing you to actually keep him.
Yeah. Yeah, he gone.
Last turn.
To pass.
I guess I have an attacker. Here, how about have 4 damage? How you like that?
I
Take it
will
for
block
all
it with
your-
my meteor golem.
For all your
Ooh.
riotness. Now pass turn.
All right. All right, untap and draw. Just a second, I'm thinking.
Real
Alright.
good.
Alrighty. I will go to combat, and we'll do 6 flying at Tom Tom.
I'll take 6.
And Dan. Oh,
In response, because if he actually hold on, in response to you attacking me. Sorry.
okay.
I should actually.
No worries.
I'll path your Rakdos.
Oh my god.
We'll tap 1 to Bolt Bend. Costs 3 less if I control a creature with power 4 or greater. Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
nice.
Nelly.
And I draw.
You may not,
Okay.
and I'm going to
Not pass
target
go.
him.
May not pass $200.
Yeah, you may
That's
not draw,
target
and I'm
expert.
going to have the target. Yeah.
Alrighty,
Got him.
that's fair.
He's gotten plenty of value.
I'll take 6 now.
Yeah.
The path still goes off though. You get your land.
Oh yeah, he's exiled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and then I will pass turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after you get your land, you're good to go.
Let's go with a small. So then in the precons they gave you 1 of each, the full art lands.
Yeah, that was nice of them.
Oh, on the street stacks?
Yeah, too bad they couldn't do it with.
yeah,
the
I'll be right
capital
back.
with it.
Yeah, I bought a streets set booster, and it was in the intentions of cracking it, but there it
Huh.
sits on the bookshelf, just not being cracked yet.
It's not been cracked yet, huh?
Yeah, I really want to, but then I don't, because I know like there's like a specific gilded foil that I want, and I know I won't pull it. So
Oh yeah, no, I have not pulled
What are you looking for?
Gilded Fold yet.
the set booster
you-
should have a decent number of them, but
I pulled a bundle. I got a bundle, and that comes with 8, and I did not get a single one.
I pulled the gilded foil that I wanted.
Oh, did you?
It's like the first one. Yeah, this Falco Spara. I pulled
Oh,
that.
nice. I want a Zeotora Gilded Fold.
that's what I want. He's like $70. I don't know if he
Yeah.
still is, but
around there, I'm guessing. Let's play Rogue's Passage for turn.
Oh, nice.
Then let's do a.
Tora the Gilded Instant. How much is he? $65.
Jeez. A Thief of Sanity.
I hate that card.
Yeah, and spell table's not great, but oh well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, Okay. Let's go to combat. I'll swing Drana at TPG. Since you don't have any flyers.
Yep.
She will connive. I'll draw.
Is that
Discard.
4 or 5 damage? That's 5.
It'll be 5, yeah, because I'm discarding a swamp.
All right.
Yeah, so 5 damage, and then I'll put a counter on her. After that, and then I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And
I found out that the proxy site that I
Yep,
use,
blue.
they can do cold foils and normal foils.
oh, nice.
I'm going to order the next proxy that with probably cold foil. So hopefully they don't Pringle. I don't know if these Pringle or not.
I don't
That'll be
think
cool.
cold foiling does. Yeah, and then that'll be my turn. I just have to move to discard. I traded.
I kind of want to do a test batch of each foiling type, or maybe I'll try to Google it to see if anybody has experience with them. And it's also the way that's worded is strange. I'll pull it back up so I can remember, but it's like they talk about only cold foiling the back. Like why would you cold foil the back?
I think that's because I think the way they print cards is like the foiling goes on and then the image goes on. I don't know. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, because because I do know people who like put isopropyl alcohol or whatever, and they get rid of the ink, but the foiling is
That's
still there.
right.
And then you
Yeah.
put it on the
1 blue. I'm gonna cast Vanishing, and equip it. It's an enchantment. It's an old enchantment. Enchant creature, and if I tap blue, enchant creature phases out.
Gotcha.
Wish.
It says spot silver cold foil back. You do spot holographic cold foil front and back, but then it's no color. But I want to do cold foil front, don't give a shit about the back, and I want a color, but it doesn't look like that combination exists.
Interesting. Do you have Hot Nuts? Do you have 2 blue currently? Oh,
Yeah.
No, 1.
It does.
And
Okay.
then
For what?
1,
I'm just curious if he's able to pay for the enchantment.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
he's got many blues.
Yeah, I got 2. And I got 2 white.
Okay.
And then I got
Thank you.
Zoria Signet. Yeah, no worries.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What's the enchantment?
Yeah, it's an enchantment.
No,
Vanishing.
what is the enchantment?
Vanishing. So if
Vanish.
I tap blue, I can phase out my creature.
Gotcha.
It's basically so that I can consistently keep all of the enchantments and artifacts attached to it.
Right, it's like Robe of
Yep.
Eyes, kind of.
Absolutely.
Or Robe of Archmagi? Is it Robe of Eyes?
No, Robe of the Stars. It's in
Robe
here
of the
too.
Stars, that's the one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Robe of
it's
something.
cool. And I'll just move to combat.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hit EPG for 7
Alright.
in the air, and then if that connects,
Yep.
I'll just top 3. Okay.
7 from that's Dragon Lord Ojutai, right?
Correct. Yep.
Have you hit me before with him yet?
No.
Okay.
I hit Tom and I hit Dino.
Yeah, I was just
Yep,
making sure that when I keep track of commander damage.
This is a hard choice here. I think I'm gonna go with this because that's the correct way.
I think I was hit for Rakdos, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna tap 1. I'll leave this here. 1 white. Filter for 2 or Zor Signet. And then I'm gonna cast Black Blade Reforged.
Black Blade.
Not bad.
And then pass my turn.
Untap. Come on, deck, let's do something.
Maybe 7, 8, 9,
Something.
10, 11, 12.
5, 6, 7. Or Shieldred, the whispering one.
Oh, okay.
If it resolves.
Not too shabby. Yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty
Alright,
good.
pass the turn.
Alrighty. Untap, and then at my upkeep, I will sacrifice the Burnished Heart.
You don't want to crack the Burnished Heart prior to? Misplay.
No,
Think
that
about
was
the
that was the
lands.
plan before you played Shieldred.
Think about the lands.
Think about it.
Damn, that big flying blocker. And then there's another flying blocker. All these flyers. Alrighty. Well, yeah, I'll go to combat. And 6 flying trample at Tom Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. 6. So that's gonna get sacrificed. Shoot. That's more commander damage.
Yep.
Alright, 12 from him.
And then I will pay for 11. Well, 11 in total for Orcus, Prince of Undeath. So X will be 7. And I'll choose the mode return up to X target creatures with total mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. They gain haste until end of turn. I guess.
I want to wipe the board.
if Ojutai wasn't able to phase out, I would
True,
consider it.
true.
But
Ojutai can.
Ojutai can. I think I'm just gonna go to get Burnished Heart and Nettle Drone back. And needs haste till end of turn. Yeah, I'll use the Nettle Drone now to deal 1 to each opponent. And then I will pass turn.
Dope.
And then Orcus is a 5/3 flample.
Draw.
You have a shield
That's-
trigger.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh. Thief of Sanity. Let's play Fabled Passage. And I'll crack it. Now go get a planes.
I love how with Spell Table, no matter how many times I click a card, it doesn't get the card right, but it gives me a new card each time.
I love when that shit
Try to
happens.
do vanishing.
No, the creature to the right of his flyer, Liberator of Malakir. It will not, whatever that card is, it will not grab. It thinks it's a Savannah. It thinks it's a Vessel of
Well,
Ephemerate.
try just
Oh, John.
Tom. See if you just move the dice
Yeah.
down. See if it helps.
No, I know. I have
I
that.
think it goes
I have
off the art.
the Liberator to the
Yeah.
right of that. What's that guy?
This one?
Yeah.
This is my commander.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh, that makes it a lot easier. It won't click it.
Oh,
Interesting. Okay. Huh. Let's try this. 3 for victimize.
Oh yeah.
Is it all good?
Yes.
I'm fine with it.
I was send it Quasar. And I will sack these. I was gonna sack Diva Sanity, but someone
But you already
decided-
did.
He already did. See? It knew
I
what his
should've.
job was. It understood the assignment.
Oh yeah. I will then. I should have done this after combat, but oh well. I'll swing Draina at. You have Swamp Walk. Does Shieldred have flying?
No.
No.
Okay, I'll swing 6 total at you, TPG.
All right. Oh yeah, he should have
and
connived and then did it.
Yeah, it's all good. Shit happens, and then that's it. Go ahead, Hot Nuts.
So that shielded trigger. When is that? When is it at the upkeep?
Beginning of your
Yeah.
upkeep.
Okay, so no untap. So if I have to keep him, I have to phase him out, but then I won't be able to attack.
Yeah.
You could phase them out before. Well, what you could do is you could phase them out on my turn, and then stack the upkeep triggers as Shieldred, and then him coming back. That
You
way
you
don't
phase
have-
in before on tap.
You
Yeah.
phase it on upkeep. Yeah, it's at the beginning of upkeep is when you phase it.
No, it's
Okay.
on tap. So like how it goes on tap upkeep, you phase
Yeah.
in before you untap.
Yeah.
I thought it was at the beginning of your upkeep is when you phase back in.
Nope.
No, okay.
Yeah,
Oh
so-
yeah, it's before the untap step. My bad.
Yeah. So I'll phase
Never
him
mind.
out. Anyway, so I don't think
It,
it's that.
it's okay that you don't know how phasing works. I
Yeah,
double checked
it's-
it myself.
It's wicked complicated. And then I'll just draw. Yeah. So
That helps a little bit. I assumed all the
Now, if
flyers
he
would
breaks
just kill
out-
me.
Yeah. Now if he breaks out banding, you better know what that does.
I can't really do too much. I'm just gonna pass.
Alrighty. Upkeep, shoulder will trigger. I'll get I actually think is it Toxtrol? Toxtrol's so mean. But I think it's Toxtrol. It's such a good combo. Go Toxtrol.
Excuse me.
And draw.
Ooh, yeah, there's a Toxtrol.
There she is.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
Shipwreck Marsh. Play my commander. And I'll play Linvala, Shield of allows me
Yup,
to
yup.
beginning of combat on my turn. If I have a full party, which never exists, it doesn't matter, but I can sacrifice Linvala, either my hexproof or destructible
Do I have
till end of turn.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't have a response to that. Oh, Gucci.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think-
Then I'll go to combat. 7 at Tauntaun, because you got a swamp, right? That swamp?
Yep.
Tauntaun with
Right here.
to 4 with the Cataclysmic Gearhulk at Hot Nuts.
Yep.
3 with the Spark Double at Dino. It's a 3/3. It's a what is it? Meteor Golem copy.
4/4 actually. Alright. So Shieldred is just coming at me.
Yep.
Or did you
That's
send the
7.
Meteor Golem as well?
Now the Meteor Golem's going at Dino.
Okay. I'm gonna tap.
What's coming at me? I'm sorry.
The Spark Double, which is the copy of Meteor Golem, it's a 3/3.
Taking 3.
I'm gonna cast Ink Shield.
All right, pretty good.
So I'll make 7 2/1s.
Oh no.
Yeah, that card's a fucking blowout. More people need to play that card.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, but that's a terrible card to play because he's gonna get a
Yeah,
shit ton of triggers.
Coxtrolls. Oh shit! I totally forgot about that. I mean, God, they have,
Oh yeah,
that doesn't get around that. Shit.
that's pretty good. I like that.
But he doesn't take damage.
He doesn't take damage. I forgot about Toxel.
I'd rather take the damage. Shit.
Like that.
Just phase them out. It's okay.
Can I take that back?
Sure.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I totally.
It's okay. I forgot about Toxel too.
Like I thought about it too when you brought back Toxel.
I was like, man, I'm at 11 life. I'm gonna die.
But I forgot that Toxel triggers at end step.
Yeah, it's at every end step.
Yeah, yeah, which is even worse. I'll take 7.
All right. Then I'll pass my turn.
Or 6.
So ooze up your creatures. Gonna get a little slippery and slimy.
All right, I'm gonna lose a drone right away.
All right. Get a slug. Slugs are downstairs, unfortunately. Bird will be a.
Even though I have indestructible, doesn't help.
It it gives -1,
Does not
-1,
help.
but it doesn't. It'll get past indestructible eventually.
Yep. Yep.
And then I stack the Burnish Heart during my upkeep.
I'll get another slug then. Slugs.
And then go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing 9 flying trample at TPG.
Why? Yeah, I mean. Yeah, take it.
Alrighty. Then for 1, I'm going to play Tucked Rubble Fort. Defender reach, creatures I control have haste. And then for 2, I'll Cold Steel Heart for red, I guess.
Alright.
And then I'm done.
Lime all the
I'm
dudes.
Quasar.
Was the 9 including the negative counters? I assume.
Yes, otherwise it would have been 11.
Ooh. Oh, you said creature. Did your creature die from the negative counter, or did it die from the sack?
Burnish Heart died from the sack, and
No,
Nettle
no.
Drone died from the counter.
No, the other. When's that?
Quasar died from the sack.
Gotcha. Bug.
I'm gonna play.
Oh, is that Archon that's in your graveyard?
Archon of Cruelty, yeah.
Yeah.
It might have been better to get him back instead of Doctoral. Probably not, but
I'm gonna move to combat, swing, Avacyn. And you, TPG.
All right. I have to block with Linvala or I die. I'll block it, then I'll sack it and give the creatures
Destructible and hexproof.
one or the other, so I have to choose. Excuse me. I guess we'll go indestructible. I'll venture, get a.
Okay. Should have done that before. Then I will choose. No, you know what? I will. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll pass the turn.
All right, slime your
All right,
creatures.
I'm gonna lose Orcus.
One.
All right, so end of your turn, Tom.
Yep.
I'm gonna tap. Oops. One in a blue, and I'm gonna Cyclonic Rift. I'm gonna bounce Shield Druid back to your hand. They're TPG, and then I'll take my turn and these back in. Draw. I'll do 1 for 2 and 1. Keep the blue up. And then I'll move to equip my Blackblade Forge to Dragon Lord side.
Yep.
Any responses?
Nope.
Okay. So then he's gonna be like 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okie dokie.
And then I'm gonna hit. I have to hit ATVG. Sorry, because you're gonna cast that guy and I can't do anything.
Yep.
And then on combat damage, I'll do the top 3. And I will. I'll put this in my hand.
Would have drawn a windfall.
And then I'll just I'll play this Cave of the Frost Dragon tapped and pass.
Alrighty, I'm keeping the slime counter here, but just in case another Tox roll gets played. But for now, I figure they don't have to be on my creatures.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else plays Tox Roll.
No, I don't have them in here.
Haunted Ridge. Yeah, I gotta go Haunted Ridge and then pass. Empty hand, by the way.
Oh, Nelly.
I got 6.
If you're talking, I'm not getting it.
It's muted. My bad. Just 3 for
Oh, okay.
entirely. Then I will swing.
So it depends on what. So you're swinging at me?
Swing
No,
at
I'm
both
just
of you.
asking because I will have effect if you do like pre-combat.
Yeah. I'll move to combat.
Okay. Because I'm almost 100% sure it's gonna come at me anyway. So I'll tap 3, and I'm gonna attempt to cast Icy Blast. And I'm just gonna tap down your 2 attackers.
I'm going to add a white, and here's a blue for Dovin's veto.
Sure. Yeah.
Then, yeah, I'm gonna swing Avison at you, and Draina at you, Dino.
Alrighty.
Draina's a 7 with indestructible, a 7/10, and then Avison's an 8/8.
All right. Go to 17.
All right. I'll block.
12, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
That's all good. I'll make 4 treasures. Oh wait, no, only 2 because I only made combat damage. Wait, because you said you didn't block Dino, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I'll just make 2 treasures. And let's see. Jeez Louise. I will 1, 2, 3, 4. Late Dusk, destroying all creatures with power 3 or greater.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
Don't know why it died. Sequencing is a real bad. That's what happens when you're sick. And I will pass the turn.
Right. I'm gonna put this up here because I can exile. I can just tap 1 and escape it for 1. Tap here. Draw. And island.
Well,
Oh,
well, I won the match that mattered at least. I mean, it makes sense. I kind of put a target on myself when I played the Tox roll, but I kind of felt like the play was probably not to reanimate Tox roll, was probably to reanimate Archon of Cruelty. Gain 3 life, draw a card. Somebody else loses a life, sacks a creature, draws a card. It's probably better. Not sack a creature either way, but it's fine. I still think it was.
I'm gonna do this 1, 2, and then
It was fun either way. I don't need to win both
3. I'm gonna cast Monastery
Especially, I mean,
Siege,
he would have dusked anyways and destroyed all the creatures that I had.
and I'll just choose. Choose. Draw this card.
Curious to see who wins out of this. It looks like Tom Tom's looking to win.
I'm gonna choose cons, so just at the beginning of my draw step.
I mean, all of his
I
creatures
draw
are
an additional
indestructible.
card,
They're
then a
flying.
discard
They're
card.
large.
And that
Sounds good.
Oh, excuse me.
Very.
And then I'll just. Oh, let's go do this because.
Do ward 2
leave this
basically, or draw a
And
dead.
I'm gonna cast Sword of Sinew and Steel, and then I'll pass.
Oh.
Alrighty. Draw turn.
Now I have an extra $100 to add to the Kinnan deck. Gonna get a little spicy. I'll probably use that for the mana rocks, but maybe I'll add a little bit more.
I will.
Finale of Devastation's probably going in. I also think Finale of Devastation's. Oh, to say it's really
Best
good
turn.
with Infinite Green, but not quite.
On your end step, I'm gonna crack this to go get the trial.
Got on the field. Tuck Rubble Fort. Doesn't help him deal damage. I'll just say, why didn't he play his commander? Doesn't have a way. Showing that black card that he has in his hand that has like a 7 mana cost. Just not at 7. Higher than 7. Like a lot of symbols. The Dino's deck, he plays a lot of high power, high cost creatures because Rakdos makes them cheaper. I've played against. Now I don't know if this is his normal Rakdos deck that he plays. He might have dumbed it down to 200. But his normal Rakdos deck, I'm pretty sure, is more expensive. Maybe it's not. He typically plays a little lower budget deck.
Draw. I'll play a land.
But TomTom with it, he's got a billion land open. He's got huge creatures.
Let's do.
Looking like he'll win this one.
3, 4.
Life totals are a bit high for Hot Nuts, but
6.
oh, and TomTom still has Ink Shield.
For Sun Titan.
Ooh,
Let's bring back.
with Ink Shield still in hand, that's pretty much solidified.
I'll bring back the Sanity.
Why is
Then I
Path of
will
Exile exiled?
swing
Maybe it's
Draina and Avacyn. I'll swing Draina at Hot Nuts and Avacyn at Dino.
they should both be at Hot Nuts.
All right, how much is Avacyn right now?
9, and then Draina is a 8.
The Ink Shield
I
is
will
such a good
take
card.
9.
I've had that card blown out against me multiple times. It's
Counters
nuts.
after combat damage.
Fog and you get 2/1 flyers. Ugh,
I have 6 of these,
just so good.
and I will
It's
pass. the
probably
turn.
better than the green. I think it's called Dry as Respite, where it's a fog and you get lands equal to the number.
Alright,
Although
I'm
with
dead.
landfall, I don't know. It might be.
Draw.
I think Dry as Respite's gonna be a
Yeah,
monster card.
Draw one more.
Like-
I get this card.
It's pretty good. I want to make a landfall deck just to put that card in
Then I
it,
have all
basically.
the. I'll just discard a Sword of Vengeance.
Oh. Looks like Hot Nuts might be running out of steam.
I'll
Although,
play
he can
Queen's
equip-
Return.
What is this Sword of Sinew of Steel? 2/2 pro black red, so pro Rakdos deck. That's pretty good. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, destroy up to 1 target planeswalker and on 1 target artifact.
Yeah, just
That doesn't help
2,
kill
3,
TomTom.
5, 6, 7. This is a white and blue. And I'll just attempt to recast Dragon Lord of Tie.
I don't know if that does it.
Oh,
I feel like,
You're good?
I feel like TomTom's got
And I'll
it.
just pass.
Especially with the ink.
Alrighty. I'll
Dino's
draw
running
turn.
out of steam. Last few draws haven't been the greatest. for him.
I will pay 2 to
Actually-
cycle Flame Blitz to draw a card.
Okay, he drew something. Flame Blitz actually do anything.
I got to pass turn again.
Oh, this is the card that I did.
Oh.
I did my short on. I did one short so far, and this was it because this card is. I actually want to do. I've got a few more
I
shorts of cards like
will-
this that are just like super blowouts. Ink Shield Nexus is one of them, or Ink
Combat.
Shield. I think it's just called Ink Shield.
Swing
That card's nutty.
Sun Titan. Let's do actually Draina at Dino, Sun Titan, and Avacyn at Hot Nuts.
Alrighty. I will. I'll block with Tuck Rubble Fort.
I think I just saw an Austere coming
Got
up.
reach, right?
TomTom's hand.
You got
Yep.
the Avacyn. Is
Uh,
Avacyn's like 8, right?
10.
Avacyn is going at you, Hot Nuts.
Yeah.
Then I'll
Yeah. So is the Titan.
Yeah.
And what's Avison though? She's at 8-8.
Oh, 10-10.
All right, I'm gonna block, and then before damage, I'll tap one and one blue, one white, and I'll just attempt to do protection from white to Dragon Lord which side,
Sure.
and then just block. So
Yeah.
kill it. So I'll take
Um,
what is it from the Titan?
6.
Take 6.
What? I don't.
And I will then.
Oh, Tuk Tuk Robofor has
let's
reach.
do
Interesting.
blue,
I was
blue,
wondering, I'm like, how did Tuk Tuk block? Because it has reach.
one
Fancy.
black, and then these 3
Not bad, actually.
for Rexiel.
Oy.
And I will
Rexiel the Risen.
pass the turn, and I'll just crack
5-8.
Marsh Flats right
Island
now.
Walk, Swamp Walk. Combat
I'll
damage
get
player you make.
Got this right
From
tapped.
that player's favorite while paying it. Could be good. Oh no.
All right. One tap. I'll
In the
keep.
graveyard.
Draw one. Draw another
good.
one, and I will
Tom Tom got it,
discard Swiftfoot Boots.
The Hot Nuts. And Tron up his dragon, and I don't think he can make his creature
Nothing.
large enough, and Avison being indestructible is a problemo.
All
Plus he has the ink shield.
right. Well, 1, 2, 3. Well, I'll tap this for 2, and then this one for an extra 1, so 3. Move that
You-
with the Black Blade.
I think he's just
Forged,
gonna go punch Dino in the face.
on the Dragon Lord Ojutai.
Yeah.
And then you
This
have
is gonna
that.
Probably kill
You
him.
have all invincible though.
Yeah, indestructible.
I'm gonna pass.
All right.
Interesting. 2, 4, 6 mana
On
open.
tap and draw.
He doesn't have Cyclonic, because Cyclonic's
Smoldering
Oh my
Marsh
God.
land for turn.
If Rexiel hits Hot Nut, oh, it's Cyclonic. He can't overload it. He
Um,
can cast it, I guess. You could overload things from caster. I mean, well, maybe.
And then for 6,
A caster gets a sorcery
I will
card.
attempt to cast Combustible Gearhulk. First strike 6/6. And ETB, target opponent may have me draw 3 cards. If the player doesn't, I mill 3, and then it deals damage to that player equal to the total mana. Tom, can I draw 3 or mill 3?
You can draw 3. All right.
Yeah, milling 3
I
is
feel
like
you have
almost
some
guaranteed.
three.
high mana cost things in there.
Yeah, he knows. Okay, he figured it out. But
See, I'd land for turn.
okay.
So then I am done.
Draw.
I think Chomsky
I
takes it this turn.
will-
Got fucking 15 land, billion cards in hand. We know he has ink.
2, 3, 4. Rogue's Passage. Let's see. I'll have Avison can't be blocked this turn. And then
I have to imagine Hot Nuts has
6 for Camise.
All right, on cast.
Yep.
I'm gonna tap blue, blue, white. I'm gonna attempt to cast Ojutai's command.
what is this?
So I'm gonna counter that creature spell, and I'm gonna draw a card.
I don't know if that does it.
Sounds good.
Draw one.
I will.
Oh, but he would have been Ojutai can't block, which would have been death.
Avison can't be blocked anyways.
I think he's
I'll sack 6 treasures. And I'll play Austere Command.
All right.
Destroying all CMC, 4 and greater, and artifacts.
Alrighty.
Destroying all creatures 4 and greater and artifacts.
I did
Yeah.
see the austere command. That should be the win right there.
And then I guess these. I'll send Drana, who's 9/9, at Dino, and then everything else at Hotnets.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing in.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. GG.
Good game.
G to the G's.
I had seen like 2 or 3 turns ago. I saw Tom. He like flashed his hand real quick, and I saw an austere command. I was like,
I
"Oof."
could have played that so many
spicy.
times, but like I said, I'm sick and I'm groggy, and it's just like
Yeah, it's all
sequencing
good.
was so bad. Oh man.
Yeah, I took a risk when I played Orcus, I considered getting back the Meteor Golem to hit Shieldred,
Uh-huh.
but I wanted to see what kind of work Shieldred would do, totally forgetting that its first effect was Reanimator.
Yeah.
I was
So
wondering.
usually
And then I was like,
it's gone
I
by
was
the
like,
time
oh,
it gets
nuts.
back to the before
Yeah.
you can reanimate something. Like that's always what happens to me is like, cool, I'll play Shieldred, maybe get 1 or 2 creatures, and then it's gone. And then I
Yeah.
never get to reanimate something.
Children is there a lot of the times in this deck. I mean, this is just the budget deck. This is the league deck that I
Yeah.
played 2 leagues ago.
Nice.
But it did really, really good work. I think I placed like top 8 or whatever. But it did really good work when nobody interfered with the graveyard. But there was a guy in the last week that happened to have 2 of them in the same turn. I dealt with one of them, and then he played the other one, and he had basically a scavenging. It was just destroying my graveyard. So Sephiroth just does
Yeah.
nothing at that point.
Yeah, I mean most graveyard decks, like
Yeah.
with my
So
taste set deck, like usually anything that targets graveyards, I'm done. So, but
yeah, a lot of times Childred's just there to eat hate.
yeah,
And I don't really care too much as long as she doesn't get exiled. If she gets exiled, it's sad. I probably should have went with Archon of Cruelty instead of Shieldred, but I liked
Yeah,
the
it's
combo
okay.
with the slugs and the Shieldred.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's gross.
pretty good.
I wanted to live the dream, and I flew too close to
Yeah.
the sun and I
GG's.
got burned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing again, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright.
Yeah, thanks for playing, everyone. I'm gonna head off and
Yep.
hopefully see you guys next week, next league or
Have
whatever.
a good night.
Have a good one.
Later, guys. Get this. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed. I figured since the first game was, not the quickest. That's me. Figured since the first game wasn't it was very quick. I mean, I could have won 2 turns earlier, but I was being cautious because both of them were playing, counterspell decks. I think both of them had like 8 to 10 counterspells, so I was being cautious on what I wanted to do. If you try to pop off with Kinnan and you don't have anything to back it up, it just can fizzle and then you do nothing the rest of the game. So I didn't want to do that. That clearly is a bad thing to do. So yeah, actually worked out pretty well. So with the extra $100, Kinnan's going to be pretty nice. Be able to add a few more of the staples that actual non-budget version. Luckily, the land base, surprisingly, I mean, you can go super expensive with the land base, but it actually, for the most part, is pretty cheap. You actually don't really have to spend too much on because it's 2-color. You can go fetch lands and all that stuff, but because it's a budget deck, obviously, I don't really much about fetch. I'm gonna stay for the most part. Just I think it's like 28 basics, which is pretty good. After this week, most likely I'll add in, and I can pull up I'll pull up the Mox field so you guys can see it. Stop being so large. All right, so this is the Mox. This is the deck currently at the moment. So right in at the $200 mark. Since Kinnan's 481, you remove that from the $200 budget. So I actually had about $4 or $5 more to budget in. But I didn't bother too much. But I mean, I'm only playing, like, I'm not playing Finale of Devastation. Probably pull up track. I'll pull up some of the cards that I've been thinking about grabbing in there. So some extra cards that I'll be probably adding. I mean, Boseiju is nice for artifact and enchantment removal, but I don't 100% know that I care too much about it. With it being $23, it might be a week 2 or 3 thing, or a week 3 or 4 thing rather. When I'm like kind of struggling to fit more cards in. I mean, obviously, if you go to mana artifacts, a lot of the mana artifacts like Mox Amber and Mana Crypt. Obviously, these are all going to be way out of budget. Maybe not Mox Amber, but Mox Amber's good, obviously. But I don't know that it's worth $38 of the budget at the moment. Same thing with like Mana Vault. I think I'll maybe add in Lotus Petal. It is a one-time thing, but sometimes that's all that you need. You only really need enough to pop off to go unlimited, and then after that, who cares? The Lotus Petal's pretty good. Mox Opal's too expensive for 60. Not good enough. That's not for the budget. So at that point, I'm probably only putting in Lotus Petal as far as mana artifacts. There is going to be Finale a instant. Yeah, so Finale of Devastation. Not in high synergy. Huh, a little surprising. Top cards. There it is. The Finale Devastation. You get to search your library and or graveyard for a creature card with current mana cost X or less and put it on the battlefield. Search your library this way. Shuffle it. Then if X is 10 or more, creatures you control get XX in haste until end of turn. So if for whatever reason they get rid of your Lab Maniac, you can play all the creatures in your deck with the unlimited mana that you have. Finale of Devastation for one last creature. And then everything gets XX until end of turn. Also, it is technically a reanimator card, so if they do like counter the Laboratory Maniac, but you still go unlimited mana, you could do Finale of Devastation to get it from the graveyard back to the field. So that'll allow you to either win via the card draw, like I did in the game, or it'll allow you to win with combat. Now, because it gives haste but not trample, ideally you play all of your creatures and then you give before you play Finale, and then you swing in. And you just hope that the board state isn't crazy, so you can actually, you just have to get in for one of the creatures on each player. Another thing you do with unlimited mana with a lot of the cards with there's like X draw spells, so things like Drown in Dreams is one that people play. Target player draws X cards, or target player mills twice X cards. You can do the mill route, and then you just pass and they lose. I'd actually in this instance, I was gonna say in this instance it might be better to have like target player draw their whole deck, but they might have a response before. I don't know. Do you draw all the cards at once, or do you draw them one at a time? Because I don't know if they've had if they would have a response. Like if they were drawing cards, they could. I don't think so. I think they would draw their entire deck and then fail to draw the last card. If you milled it, like the target player draws 500 cards, I think they would just die right on the spot. I don't think they would be able to respond. But I'd have to double check that. Otherwise, you mill. I added in Delay into the deck because it was a cheap counter spell that it's a super cheap counter spell. Like say like in this place of Mana Leak. Mana Leak is good normally because it just counters the spell straight up. Same mana cost, but this just counters the spell and puts 3 counters on it. It gains a spend. The thing is you're only ever going to delay when you're going to hopefully pop off. Ideally, you're going to win in 3 turns. The odds of you not winning in 3 turns if you have enough control, very slim. So, you know, Pretty easy. I play Ponder, Fabricate. Preordain could be. I mean, I could have already put it in there, but again, trying to find a spot for it. I chose Ponder over Preordain because Ponder gets deeper. It goes 3 instead of just Scry 2. So obviously that you want to see the most cards, especially in this deck when you're looking for combo pieces. Neoform's another card that people use. You can Neoform and try to get specific creatures based on mana curve. You can turn a mana dork into a combo piece. Like for instance, you could turn like a Llanowar Elf into a Thrasios. That's pretty good. But again, I don't really know. I guess you can also Neoform a 2-drop into Laboratory Maniac. Maybe Neoform's actually really, really good. But typically, when you're going to win with via Lab Maniac, you have the draw engine already. I guess you could Neoform to get a draw engine. Although, the draw engine that I run, they're both 1-drops, I think. Yeah, Prophet of Distortion's a 1-drop. He's really, really good because it's colorless. That's fantastic. And then the other one is the Spirit guy. The 1/1 with Flash. That's it. People don't run it because it's a blue source. It's probably not worth running. Because it's a blue source to draw for each card. But another draw engine. Maybe I take out the Spirit Pirate for Neoform. Because I think Neoform gives more flexibility. I like that. Probably worth running. But not 100% on that. Reshape's not bad either. It's only a $3 card, and it allows me to sacrifice. The biggest problem is it allows me to sacrifice an artifact, search your library for an artifact with the converted mana cost extra less. So it's 5 mana, I lose an artifact, which is most likely a mana rock, which I guess doesn't really matter because it goes to the battlefield, and you're probably gonna reshape a mana rock into a basalt monolith and go infinite anyways. So I guess it's not that big a deal. It's probably worth running Reshaped that is. But I haven't yet. Cyclonic Rift is obviously good. I'll probably run. See, I was gonna say I'll probably run Rhystic Study, but like Rhystic Study typically gains a ton of value via being on the battlefield for a long time. I typically can win on turn 3 through 6. So like the odds of playing this, you have to waste a turn to play it. I say waste because you're, it's only paying 1 to bypass it, so it's pretty easy to play around. Now, Mystic Remora, on the other hand, that's probably a bit better as far as like speed. But I mean, honestly, I actually think Swans, like better counter spells would be better. Like playing cards like Swan Song, playing counter spells like maybe Fierce Guardianship, but man, $60 is a lot. I would almost rather play Pact of Negation, actually. You know what? That's probably what it'll be. It'll probably be Pact of Negation, because I'm only going to use Pact of Negation when I'm going to win the game. It's free. It's actually perfect. I'm almost 100% on Pact of Negation. Pretty solid. Veil of Summer is good to give protection. I probably should run Veil of Summer. It's a really, really nice protection card. It basically gives you it really just gives you full-on permission to just go off. The only thing that prevents you at that point, if this resolves, is like counter spell on whatever mana rock you go for, or whatever combo piece you go for. Oh no, spells you control can't be countered this turn. UN hexproof, or UN permanents you control gain hexproof. So yeah, actually, this is a misplay on my part. I should have had Veil of Summer in here 100%. With it only being $7, I had the budget for sure. Well, so Veil of Summer is definitely going in. I don't think Fierce Guardianship will go in, but I'm like almost positive on Pact of Negation. Probably add in. I have a Mana Drain. I could add that in. I don't know that it's really worth it. I like Muddle the Mixture. I like Negate. Force of Will obviously is a great card, but it's $117. Maybe cards like Noxious Revival to kind of get back combo pieces if I fizzle, but so far I haven't had that problem. Heroic Intervention's not bad either. Kind of like a Veil of Summer, but not quite as good. Of the top cards, I'm playing all of them but Rhystic Study and Cyclonic Rift. I don't know that Cycle Rift is that important. It seems like it's a win more card. Like, I guess there could be a situation where I ramp a bunch, but I like don't have a combo piece. But instead, I have the ability to slow the game down by Cyclonic Rifting. That could be it. But I definitely think Swan Song, Pact of Negation, maybe Mystic Remora? I almost feel like Mystic Remora is a trap in this deck. Like, I want more turn 1 mana dorks is really what I want. I think I'm playing all of them. I'll have to double check, but I'm fairly certain I'm playing all of them. So I want to ramp faster. I'm surprised I'm not running Sylvan Caryatid. Oh, because it's $8. I'll probably add that in. That's pretty good. The hexproof is strong. Sylvan Caryatid is good. The Nyx Bloom Ancient, I feel like is a win more card. I don't know why people run it, quite honest. Like, I guess it's another way to go infinite, but like, you have your cheap ass commander to do it. Why unless I'm missing something on Nyx Bloom, I don't see. I think it just looks like a win more card. But yeah, I think Sylvan Caryatid is definitely going in. Walking Ballista. I mean, Walking Ballista could be good. Only $14. Another win con. It's probably worth it. Quite frankly, I actually think I like Walking Ballista better than Nezahal. Like, Nezahal is cool and all, but again, I just want to win. I don't want to deal with, like, I don't want to just play Nezahal and pass, and then, like, maybe you get value from them, maybe you don't. I think I just rather would play a thing that's just going to win the game. Ideally, I play things that just straight up win. Like Walking Ballista and Lab Maniac. I mean, the idea is to go infinite and then win. So, Nezahal doesn't do that. It just gives you value. So, it's interesting. I see a lot of people, 32% of the decks running Biomancer's Familiar. And sure, it makes Kinnan's activation cheaper, but it's 2 colorless cheaper, which who cares? I think Biomancers is probably going to be in a deck that doesn't go infinite, or maybe they go the longer route. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. But at any rate, I think that's enough. I'll do the deck offline. I'll probably post a week 1 update on the deck. Well, I guess it'd be a week 1 tech video for the deck, and then I'll do an update video as well. Maybe I'll do that now. I don't know. Gotta get some food in me. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you hung out and we're just chilling in the background watching. If you're watching the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Until next time.